Here in Utah, the state carried out its first execution in 14 years. This was back in August. KSL investigator Daniela Rivera joins us live right now on how Utah contributed to death penalty trends in the United States in 2024 and is poised to continue in the new year. Daniela?
Well, that's right, Mike. According to the Death Penalty Information Center's newly released annual report, Utah was one of 3 states that resumed executions this year after more than a decade. August 8th at midnight, the Utah Department of Corrections executed Tabron Honey for the brutal and torturous death of Claudia Ben in 1998. 2 months earlier, an Idaho jury sentenced Chad Daybell to death in a triple murder case, one of 26 new death sentences this year nationwide, up from 21 last year.
Use of the death penalty continues to decline.
Robin Marr is the executive director of the D.C.-based nonprofit. She says despite this year's uptick in new death sentences, the long-term trend is down, yet government secrecy is up.
Yeah, secrecy is a trend we are seeing in every single death penalty state.
In Utah, the legislature passed and the governor signed SB 109 this year, keeping secret the identities of those helping to carry out executions and supply lethal drugs. Utah's Department of Corrections did offer financial transparency, releasing a breakdown for Honey's execution, which cost taxpayers more than $280,000. But when we asked the Attorney General's office for an estimate of the legal costs of fighting his 25-year case, we received a statement saying there is no way to determine the full figure spent in carrying out his sentence.
It may be uncomfortable to reveal that true number because the public is increasingly disapproving of the amounts of money and the kind of effort and resources that it takes to carry out executions.
That report also citing a recent Gallup poll finding public support for the death penalty remains at a 5-decade low of 53%. If Utah death row inmate Ralph Menzies is found competent, he could face execution by firing squad in the spring. We're watching that case closely. Mike?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Daniela Rivera live in the newsroom tonight. Daniela, thank you.